Alright, here we are, round 2. I got the 10 defense, got them geared up to kick some monks, so now it's just a matter of them not dying. Anyway, after I make sure they're not dying, I will talk about the bans. And we can illustrate some things here. Alright, so, yeah, like I said, I don't log in every day, but I do try to log in, every couple days now. Even if it's just like to bank stand or whatever. Not really important. I hadn't had a lot of immediate plans to train Antimen 31 through 40, but seeing as 21 through 30 have lost 3 out of the 10, I just figured let me go ahead and produce some anti-ban videos. Now, let's see. Several years now. Several months ago, when I made the original 11 Antimen accounts, they got banned within like 4 days, and I created this post on Reddit. And it got a decent amount of traction, but eventually the Reddit moderators, because it is against the rules on the Reddit to make, ban appeals or whatever, which is bullshit because it's all bullshit. But you can see I got a decent amount of attention here on this post, and, like I said, it was taken down. And actually, that account, Antimen 01, that Reddit account got, muted so that none of my posts appeared on the Reddit after the fact. I had to make a second Reddit account. And let's see, so, that led to me, spending, like I said, 45 days just about, making YouTube videos and tweeting JMods and shit to try and get someone's attention to look at the accounts, because I was, 99% certain that I wasn't breaking the rules, even though what I'm doing is a little unorthodox. I'm not breaking the rules here, so, like I said, I don't feel like I should be getting banned. I don't feel like, even if it looks suspicious, why isn't someone looking at it and being like, oh, well, the clicks are manual, the mouse movement is all manual, they can tell these things, so why am I getting banned again? Not sure. But like I said, aside from the fact that it's just discouraging to deal with, JGEX, when you have a problem, that's customer service related, because they literally just don't have any kind of help desk or anything. You go on Twitter, and their JGEX support is virtually a bot that just automatically links you to their further automated, FAQ, basically. It's just like a large FAQ. And, like I said, dealing with or trying to get a human, that gives half a shit about you is virtually impossible. So I'm making this YouTube video, and we're going to, look further. So, let me see what I've got here. This was the post that got me unbanned. This was the YouTube video I made that illustrates exactly what I'm doing as transparently as possible. And here you can see Mod Tyrion says, oh, well, yes, I mean, what you're doing isn't against the rules, but, he alludes to the fact that at the time, I was making 100 accounts, I was making 10 accounts a day, and then taking to the Grand Exchange and, basically just spamming. And he's like, well, don't do that, or, you'll get punished for that. So basically I keep my public chat off, and most of the time, I don't really interact with other players. I don't talk very much in the chat, except for on one account, of each 10 will, or, in this case I have 2, but whatever. One account in each of the 10 will have public chat on so I can talk to people. And you can see, people are curious about what I'm doing, and I just say check the YouTube, because it's the best way to tell. So Monk's interesting fact, so you would think, oh, it's a 20-minute AFK, but it's really like a 5-minute AFK, because what ends up happening is, the monks will overheal themselves, and they'll drop combat on you for 10 seconds or whatever, and your character will just log out. So if you're going to AFK at monks, you want to click every 5 minutes instead of every 20 minutes. Not really special, but, so let's see. What are we looking at now? Wrong. I made this Tyrann, who was really helpful with those first bans. I said, okay, well, let me get his attention, and he says, oh, well, posting on Reddit isn't really the way to go about this, but we all know that's bullshit. Whatever. It's like I said, it's like if I'm not gonna be able to, build these accounts the way I want and play how I want without getting falsely banned, then it's like really hard for me to invest the time into giving a shit about playing RuneScape. You would think they would care more, about, someone who's willing to play on this many accounts, and like I said, if there were more personal, about their customer service, then maybe I would be inclined to actually get membership on these 10 accounts. But as it stands, that's just not the case. So free to play it is for me for now until something gets resolved here, because it's hard to deal with, And like I said, I just want to casually play, So yeah, this was the Reddit post I made when I got my initial accounts unbanned, and like you can see, I even say in the comment, it says, special thanks to my Tyrann, because he did, take direct interest in helping me to get these accounts unbanned. But here we are again. So what do I have to do? What do I have to do to get unbanned? I'm not sure. Like I don't trust I don't trust the website, the automated appeal thing. Like, as far as I know, no one actually looks at it, and it's just very frustrating, So it's like I said, it's like I'd like to keep playing. I do get a lot of joy out of this game when I'm not being banned, but it's hard for me to wake up, or whatever, whenever I want to play the game, if it's in the middle of the day or at the end of the day, whenever I decide to get on. And it's really hard for me to say, oh, let me go to pay to play on these accounts, because I'm just going to get banned. So, there's really not much else to say at this point, that I didn't already say in the other video. But now that I'm here, I just want to show what it looks like, Basically, I'm not going to do anything on the accounts. So I'm going to keep them alive. Probably around like 20 defense, they stop being at any risk of dying. And, until then, it's literally just an AFK session. It doesn't have to be, like I said, it's like, is this against the rules? I'm not sure. I can guarantee with 100% certainty that all of my clicks and mouse movement is manual, and there's no multi-logging rule that I'm breaking. There's, like I said, the only thing I'm doing wrong is playing on 10 accounts at once in a uniform fashion. So I don't know. Whoever sees it is like, oh, these are clearly bots. I don't know how it is that I'm getting banned, why I'm getting banned, why I have to deal with this shit, or why ultimately I care. So, last time I got unbanned, all I got was the pleasure of being unbanned. There was no, oh, hey, let's make this up to you somehow. There wasn't anything like that. It was just, congrats. Wow, you got your false bans squashed. Good job. By the way, if you start playing on them again, in a couple months, if you start playing on any of your other accounts, they're just going to get banned. So, here's Antimen 31 through 40. We're going to just shoot for 40 defense, 60 defense, something like that, and see if any more of them get banned. So, see you in a week. We'll see if I get banned in a week.